Hello friends, today we are going to tell you about AWS account, how you can launch an EC2 instance on AWS server. So as you might be aware with the AWS, so this is the page aws.amazon.com. So by using this URL you can visit to AWS page. So currently AWS is giving 1 year free account for a microservices server. Like you will be getting a small system which will be running on a shared instance, so that you can use which is free of cost. So you just need to sign into, you just need to create an account, you just need to provide your account your credit card details. They will deduct, in India they used to deduct only 2 rupees, and outside India it depends, like in US dollar they deduct only 1 US dollar. So depending on the country and currency they used to deduct that money, and which is refundable, which they revert within 3 or 4 days into your account back. So you can just sign in, and it is purely secure and safe. There is no issue to give your credit card details over here to get an account for free for 1 year. So let's jump onto the account. As I have already created my account, so I do have an AWS account. I'm going to log into that. Sorry, I need to pass my credentials. So now I logged into the AWS. It will take me to the home page. This is the home page. So here it used to show your recently visited services, what you have used EC2, as I have already used Route 53, which we already explained in our previous tutorial, how you can map your domain name with your IP address onto the Amazon EC2 instance. So that we have already explained in Route 53. So there are many more to go with launch a virtual machine with EC2. So this is the shortcut by which you can directly jump onto the uh, EC2 to launch an EC2 instance. So as I told you that free tier eligible. So this is free tier eligible. So you can use these many machines are there, which is available: Red Hat, SUAC, Ubuntu, Windows, Amazon RDS for databases, deep learning AMI, Amazon Linux. So many systems are there. So which is coming under the free tier? It is mentioned over there, free tier eligible, free tier. So you can use these many machines for free for 1 year without paying even a single penny. So now we are going to, like, you can just select a particular instance and fill out the details and launch. So let's have a demo how you can launch a Ubuntu machine. So it is mentioned general purpose T2 micro, free tier eligible. Memory is 1 GB, one CPU. It will be consume, like there will be one CPU available only. So you can go to the configuration details, purchasing options, spot request is, like if you are using if you are running a small instance, and in future you think that it your traffic may grow exponentially, so in that case you can request these instances. So in that case it will be a paid service if your traffic may increase and you are requesting for a auto scaling instance, like if you are increasing your instance memory, CPU and all everything. So in that case it will be a chargeable network. You have to define subnets, no preference. Currently it is as free. I'm telling you about the free instances. Shutdown behavior, what behavior you want, whether you, if you will terminate then you will lose the data, so a stop is better for the shutdown behavior. Enable termination protection. If like accidentally someone is going to terminate your account, or you are accidentally you clicked on terminate, so this is for that protection. So these services are paid services. So wherever you can visit to the information tab is there available with each and everything. So few of the services are paid and few are free of cost. So if you are using a free instance, I won't recommend you, just let whatever it is, don't select any, don't select or don't take anything on it, just go in a flow. Okay, so as you can see, T2 unlimited enable, additional charges may apply, additional charges may apply, additional charges. So don't check any box, just leave them as it is. Next is add storage. Initially it is giving 8 GB of memory. So if you want to increase it, you can, but as we are going to launch a free instance, I'm not doing any changes because that is also paid. Volume size must be greater than 0. It is mentioned on the volumes must be at least 4 GB in size. So we are having 8 GB, 8 GB because we are just going to launch a test machine. So this is our T2 instance, right? So here these are the security groups. Like security group is what, using security group you can provide your port numbers which are at which you want to communicate, and from which IP addresses you can allow your own IP address only if you have a public IP address, or like if you are going to launch a secure machine, so you can give your own IP address which is allowed, except that all other IP addresses will be blocked, so your machine will be a secured machine. Here we have some other things. HTTP, if we want to enable HTTP port, HTTPS is there, SMP, SMTPS, SMB, LDAP, IAM, IMAP, SSH is already enabled, and you can also define custom TCP rules. Like if you are going to enable 8080, you can define it, right? So this is how you can fill out the security details, and then you can review your account once again. You have enabled, we have enabled these many of ports. This is the storage we'll be having. Keys, we are not providing any tags, and we can simply launch. So here it used to ask choose an exist. If you are already familiar with this, so what it, if you have already created an account, so it will ask you, it will ask you for to choose a key pair which is already there. If there is no such key pair, then you can create a new key pair and you can give it any name which you can remember easily. You can download it, it is mandatory, it won't give you option to launch your instance until you are not downloading your file. So it is mandatory to download this file, because this will help you to log into your system, whatever the system you are going to launch. So now we can just click on launch instance and it will launch our instance. It will give us an IP address which we can use, and that instance we can use for any purpose. Either we want to run a container, either we want to run a website, or anything we want to do on that Ubuntu system we can do. So this is what, how easily we can launch a Ubuntu instance and we can use it. Similarly, if you want to instance, if you want to launch more instances, like if you want to launch an launch a Windows instance, which is also given over at Microsoft Windows Server 2016 base. So you can launch these instances also, base with container it is giving. It is giving one container also. So 2002. Similarly, everything is similar. You just need to set out your security group details, and you have to fill out the memory and all, and you will launch. So for free instance, these configurations are required. Once you are familiar with your free instance, then you may easily learn your like how you can increase your memory size, how you can increase your CPU, your RAM, everything, how you can launch a big instance which is paid. So this is very good, which is currently Amazon is providing us. So just keep a thing in mind also, like this is these are the specific reasons at where we are going to launch. Like they have some specified reasons: Asia Pacific, Canada, Central, EU, Frankfurt. You can see EU, Paris, South America. So at which specific you are launching, at which region you are launching your instance, it will be available there only. Just like if I'm going to switch to Asia Pacific Mumbai, So you can see, it is loading. 0 instances are running, but I do have 2 instances already running which are available at Oregon region. So I'll switch on to Oregon region, and it will give me a list. 2 instances running, 2 key pairs, because 2 instances are mapped with 2 different keys. 2 volumes I do have, 3 security groups. So once I'll click on 2 instances, then I can see this one is the latest, which it is initializing. This is my IP address. This is the text key. Guys, you cannot get your test key again. So once you have downloaded, may keep it at a secure place. Don't lose it ever until meanwhile you are using your instance. So now if you want to connect, just like you can copy this, and you can go to your putty or your Mobexterm. I'm using Mobexterm to get connection with this. So using PAM file we have downloaded. By using this IP address and PAM file, we can easily connect with our server and we can do whatever we want. That's all for Amazon EC2 instance, how we can launch. Hope you enjoy. It is very easy to do. You'll try. It is free of cost. Thanks.